So watching figure skating is very exhausting for me this season while I'm holding down a full-time job. So I went into my director's office and I was like, I would like to apply for FMLA, family medical leave. And she was like, why? I was like, these skaters are family and I need to be there for them doing this trying Olympic. And she was all like, that's not what that's for. And so I was like, who are you to determine the composition of my family? And she was like, get out of my office. So then when I got home, I called my mom and I explained to her what happened, thinking I would get some sympathy. And she was all like, could you be more of an adult? And I was like, Mother, I am an adult. I'm having cornflakes and milk for dinner. And she was like, how is that being an adult? And I was like, because I'm not having Fruit Loop. Obviously, I swear, these people, they just don't get it. Now for the actual skating. So the 2022 Olympic team event just concluded, and my prediction and the actual outcome. The team event was as expected. The three countries everybody thought would be on the podium were on the podium. However, the road to that podium was a little bumpier than expected. To start with, in third place, one place lower than I and a lot of others expected them to be, is Team Japan. Right off the bat, this is a great achievement for the Japanese team, who were fifth in the team event of the last two Olympics. While Japan has always been strong in women and men, they have always struggled with ice dance and pairs. This year, they had a wonderful pair team with Riku Miura and Ryuichi. Unfortunately, the ice dance program is just getting off the ground in their country. Misoto Kamasubara and Tim Coletto did the best they could. However, they came in last in both of their segment, which meant Japan just could not manage to get enough points to get that silver medal in the team. Nonetheless, getting a medal and getting on the podium is a great achievement for Team Japan, and I just want to say congratulations on their first team medal. In second place, and a surprise silver medalist, were the Americans. Night one, it looked like the Americans came to play. Pairs, men, ice dance, all threw down the gauntlet, putting Team USA in first place ahead of Mother Russia. Oh, poor Iteri's head was spinning. Then came the women's portion, which is, of course, the US weakest event. And unfortunately, Karen Chen had a fall doing the short, which added to the fact that Vincenzo finished in third in the free, which meant any hope that the US had of getting the gold was over. Team US came and fought back on the second day with Karen skating a long program without any fall, and Madison Chalk and Evan Bates taking us to another world, winning the free skate. With this was enough for Team USA to capture the silver, which is a huge upgrade for them because they have literally finished bronze in the last two Olympic team events, getting them closer to the goal, I guess. Winning gold was Russia, but this was not the overpowering win that we were expecting. Actually, I think Russia hurt the chances of two of their potential medalists. Starting with Victoria Senitsina and Nikita Kasalapov. At this point, forget about fighting the French, Gabriela Papadakis and Guillaume Cizeron for the gold. Mother Russia is going to have to pull all of their political favor to keep Nikki and Vicky in the silver medal position. Halle Thierry is not only going to need to go to dinner with all the judges, she's going to have to be at the board with her timer, ready to find that violation in order to keep Nikita and Victoria in silver place. They lost to both, not just one, but to both US team in this event. They lost to Madison Hubble and Zachary Donahue in the rhythm dance, and then to Madison Chalk and Evan Bates in the free. And in a fairly judged world, they would have also lost to Charlene Gennard and Michael Fabri in the rhythm dance. The Italians clearly outskated them, but the politics of it just is what it is. I honestly feel like this was poor planning by the Russian Federation. They knew that Nikita had a back injury, and instead of sending a team that could realistically be a substitute for them, they bowed to the power of Ekaterina Tuberidze, allowing her to put her daughter in the team, and in turn, endangering the health of one of their athletes. As for pairs, Anastasia Mishina and Alexander Galiamov should also not have done both portions of the event. This is their first Olympic, and after the short, you could tell that Mishina and Galiamov seemed really confused and shooken over the fact that they lost to Sui and Hong. This might have been pretty obvious to the rest of the world, but it wasn't to them. And I felt like Mishina and Galiamov needed time to regroup and refocus. Instead, they were set out for the free where they looked nervous and on edge. I hope everything is okay with Tamira Matvina because I did not see her there at the board. And I feel like the team really needs her special talent. If Russia can work so hard to get Danny G to Beijing, could they please put some effort into getting tiny master sensei Matvina there with all post haste? And while they're at it, can they also put Alexandra Stefanova and Ivan Bukin on that same flight? I feel both ice dance and pairs were mismanaged by the Russian Federation. For the women, Kamila Valieva got the assignment and she got the job done. Kamila made history becoming the first woman to land not only a quad at the Olympic, but 2 different quads. She's well on her way to her individual gold. And at this point, I'm not going to talk about under rotation and scoring because it's just pointless. It is what it is. For me, the breakout star from Team Russia was Mark Kundatrik. At his first Olympic, not only did he deliver, he also went beyond expectation. I mean, after all, my man is walking on water, pun intended. I hope he does well in the individual. And again, congratulations to Team Russia on their gold medal. As for the rest of the country's prediction, I don't think I did so badly, with the exception of Team Canada, who with 2 great performances from Madeline Chazar, who was the star of the team, managed to surprise me with their placement. I had Team Canada in 6th place. However, Miss Chazar was not having it, and Team Canada finished in 4th place, thanks in part to her great effort. This was a great fight from Team Canada, who had to make a lot of adjustment due to Keegan Messing not being able to make it on time to the event. All in all, good fight, Team Canada. And finally, Team China managed to make it to the long program at the team event for the first time. It wasn't a perfect outing. However, I can see China taking this as a motivation to invest in the other disciplines of skating and coming back with an even stronger team next time. This team event was a great introduction for the individual events, which starts tonight with men. I can only see this event gaining strength in the coming years, as it's not only a great way for many skaters who would otherwise not become Olympic medalists to become so, it's also a great way to promote unity and nationalism amongst the skaters and fans. For me, this was a good event. Some questionable decisions by some of the federations, but overall a good event where all of the skaters put forth the best effort they could. However, let me know, what did you think of the team event at the beginning of the Olympic? Leave me a comment.